Hey, are we on? Is it on?
It is on.
Episode 18!
Wow! Episode 18!
See, this is why people don't listen to us. This is that victory screech is why people don't listen to us.
No, people listen to us. We have fans here, there, near, and far. Fans of all shapes, sizes, and colors.
Here are their names.
Our Mommy Rosa.
Mommy Rosa listens to our podcast. That'd be pretty cool.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think she'd understand a single thing. If you don't know who Mommy Rosa is, that is our great... No, she's actually just our grandmother, but she's great.
Have you guys seen this picture? I don't know if you... Look at that. You can't see her face, but
that?
she is like... That's
From
Mommy
here,
Rosa
it just... Yeah.
Oh, you can't see her. There it is.
Oh, I see it now, yeah.
That's Mommy Rosa being totally... She is totally unimpressed with Nina's 30th birthday party. She was... Because we were dancing, and it was like... Look at those heathens dancing to music. She was just not into it until Fidel started twerking on
Whatever. It doesn't matter. Over 70 years ago, that girl was getting down. You know she was. You know.
Well, she's got 12
I don't want to
kids.
hear it.
In her socks and sandals.
Yes. So
Okay.
how are you guys doing?
Doing good.
Oh my gosh.
Doing good. A little bit tired today. Had a lot of work going on. How about you guys?
Bro, I am counting down the days to spring break. I'm counting down the minutes.
Yeah, everybody out there I think is looking forward to it. Middle school, high school, college students all looking forward to spring break, man.
The teachers too, man. Don't exclude us,
too.
Bro.
I don't need no breaks, man. I was born to spring.
Always on that grind.
See, that's when that kid should add in some crickets there to that. Just throw in some crickets. That'd be great.
We should add in some savory memes.
Those aren't crickets. That's somebody getting down. Whoever just did that. What the heck, man?
Keep it down up there. God.
Oh,
did you guys ever take a break?
Inappropriate morning.
Inappropriate Wednesday.
Anyways, we've got some news for you guys.
Mom and
today.
Dad are wrestling again.
Oh my gosh. Inappropriate morning. We have Dreamworks draft coming on. I don't know, coming up. If you guys saw our Pixar draft in some earlier episodes, gosh, it feels like forever ago that we've done that. Episode 18, here we go. So now we're doing a Dreamworks draft, so stay tuned for that. But first, we've got some news from Brian.
Oh man, so the news is out about Thor Part 4, Thor Love and Thunder, which is currently being filmed in Australia by Taika Waititi. So the cast for this movie is incredible. So not only do they have Chris Hemsworth, Tessa Thompson, Natalie Portman, Christian Bale in this movie, they got Jamie Alexander, they got the whole Guardians of the Galaxy cast, Jeff Goldblum returning, Matt Damon, what? Sam Neill, Luke Hemsworth, Melissa McCarthy, Ben Falcone, her husband. But last but not least, guys, they have Russell Crowe in the new Thor Part 4. Did you guys see Thor 3 Ragnarok?
I have not seen a single Thor movie.
I fell asleep.
Oh, snap.
What? Thor 3 is probably the most easily watchable Thor movie. It is a blast. It is so fun.
Listen, I see the appeal. I'm just not a Thor fan. Like he's a cool guy.
Watch Ragnarok. Watch Ragnarok. It'll change your mind.
I've heard really great things about the Thor movies, so I would definitely expect them to be good if I watch them.
Look, the first two are so in the MCU, but Ragnarok is incredibly rewatchable. It's because of Taika Waititi, and if you've seen his films and everything he's done, he's a genius. He's a comedy genius. He knows comic books, and pretty much for what I would say, Ragnarok is Thor with Guardians of the Galaxy humor. It's that level and just that flair. It's awesome. If you haven't get a chance to watch Ragnarok, I'd watch it. But this huge cast, this movie is going to be just a blast. You know, they got Christian Bale and Russell Crowe in a movie together, and Chris I'm in. I'm in, dudes. It's going to be a good one.
That sounds like so much testosterone between Russell Crowe, Matt Damon, everyone, Jeff Goldblum. He's just swimming in it.
Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah, Melissa McCarthy.
More testosterone. She added to that pile. I don't know if that's offensive to say, but am I wrong? But am I wrong?
You're not wrong. Because the heat. That's all I have to say. The heat. There you go.
Yep.
I love that movie.
Either way, I'm excited for this movie. It's going to be a good one. Look forward to Russell Crowe, man.
Russell Crowe, man. Russell Crowe.
All right, Katie, you had some news about the Mario world?
Yes. Mourn, children of Nintendo lovers. Or...
What children of Nintendo lovers? The children of the lovers of Nintendo. Mourn for your parents. Mourn for them. Cry on their behalf. Start weeping, please. Get on your knees and cry and beg for mercy on behalf of your parental lovers of Nintendo.
Yes, mourn away, because here's why. Super Mario 3D All-Stars tomorrow, March 31st, will be no more. You cannot purchase it on a hard copy, nor can you purchase it from the Nintendo store online.
eShop,
yeah. Yeah, eShop. For some reason, Nintendo has decided to cease selling all 35th anniversary Mario merchandise. It is gone. I heard that they're pulling 35th anniversary merchandise from their shelves worldwide. You will not be able to purchase that really dope t-shirt that has Mario standing next to the number 35. You will not be able to purchase anything related
Everyone
to
is on their knees crying, bawling.
It's true. And not just Super Mario 3D All-Stars, but you will also no longer see and I say this, but I could not find it. It was Fire Emblem's, the original Fire Emblem's 30th anniversary stuff, and they had some cool things too. And I couldn't find it. But they have the original game that's been ported over from the NES. It was originally on the Famicom, and it was a Japan exclusive game. It was the very first Fire Emblem game. You will not be able to purchase that on the eShop as well. But here's what I'm thinking, friends, and I could be wrong. April 1st, you need to keep an eye out for anything and all things Nintendo. Nintendo has been very quiet the past few weeks, except for the reason why we are all weeping. Just very negative things. I think we need to look out for April 1st. I think we're going to see a lot of Zelda-related things.
35th anniversary Zelda, let's hit it. Come on, baby, bring me my things.
Yeah. And I'm ready. I'm ready, homie.
It's go time. After Mario's dead and everybody's done mourning, Zelda's gonna rise from not Zelda. Link is gonna rise from the ground with his master sword and just a swing.
Yes. Yeah. And I think this is also another anniversary for another franchise. I could be wrong.
Donkey Kong is having one. Pokemon is having one.
I don't know what Donkey Kong is having, though. That's what I've been wondering.
We don't know. Nintendo hasn't said anything except for Mario. It may be a little bit of Zelda things hinted there, here and there, but it also is an anniversary for Pokemon and also for Donkey Kong. So will they give us anything? We don't know. Maybe some more Nintendo Directs, maybe some Direct Minis. Who knows? But we are all desperately waiting, clenching our fists. Give us something, Nintendo.
I'm waiting. So I'm serious. Look out for April 1st. And so I bet you we're gonna get trolled by Nintendo. It's gonna be something like no way, no way, no way. Is that April Fool's? And it's gonna be exactly like that. You're going to remember.
Goku is in Smash. He's coming to Smash, y'all.
Yeah, exactly.
And then he's gonna be like, "Ha, just kidding, no Goku, sorry."
It's the character from Undertale, Kara.
Sans.
No, Sans is already. He's a skin.
Oh, is he really? I actually didn't know that. Well, good job, Nintendo, doing something right.
Yeah.
And something funny and memeable.
Excuse me. All right, so that is Nintendo news. Anything else, guys? Anything you want to add?
News, not any that I, have been thinking of for Nintendo wise or anything else like that. If you still have not seen the Justice League movie, what are you waiting for? Go check it out. HBO Max. I know it's a little pricey. Just, buy it for the monthly subscription and then immediately cancel it because that movie is worth the watch. If you have not seen it, it is 4 hours of amazingness.
Wow. I need to do that. I will.
It really is good. I think that's Hunter bought HBO Max literally just for the reason of watching the new Justice League movie, and then he's canceling his subscription because he just wanted to watch the movie, and we watched it and it was great. So highly recommend going to check that one out.
Yes, I'm in.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, KT, you got a sweet tooth for us?
I got the sweet thing for you.
The sweet thing.
Right, the sweet thing. All right, today's dessert comes from Le Macaron French Pastries, located in Alpharetta, inside the North Point Mall. I saw it online and I thought, that looks interesting. And I went up to the little kiosk, and it was filled with beautiful pieces of dessertery, all kinds of pastries. And so I have 3 different pretty patties. I mean, macarons here.
Pretty patties.
Yes. In honor of today's Dreamworks discussion, I decided they had a lot of different macarons, and I picked one that is Madagascar Black Vanilla.
Oh.
I also have a Violet Cassis.
Oh, these are like fancies.
Yeah, these are legit. And Lavender White Chocolate. So I'm going to start with the Lavender White Chocolate. It's very pinkish.
Yeah.
It's very pink. Oh my, it's very crumbly.
Fragile?
It's very fragile.
I think you're supposed to just bite it. Why are you trying to chop it in half?
All right.
I've
very floral.
I've had a few macarons before, and they've all been kind of like almond flour-y, I guess. And I'm not a big fan of almond flour, so.
I've had a few macarons, and I've always wondered how and why they make them so floral. This is really flowery. The lavender was like, whoosh, right in my face. And then you have the sweetness from the white chocolate.
Like you're taking a bubble bath or something.
It really smells like that.
And some of the soap got in your mouth while you were bathing. your bubble bath water.
It is like I ate herbal essence, but as a dessert, it tasted good.
Oh, that's good.
So that was the lavender white chocolate. This is the Violet Cassis or Cassis. I'm assuming this is also going to taste like a flower. Yep, there's the flower.
She's eating plants.
It tastes blue. Like a berry. It tastes like a berry.
Huh.
It's got like it took a
Interesting.
second for it to hit. But there's like flower up front and then very much like some sort of berry in the back. That's weird.
Interesting.
But very good.
It needs to be like one of those kids baking shows or something like that. When they're eating, they're like, Cassandra, this was really good, but
this was really good, Cassandra. God,
you need to add a little more oomph, Cassandra. That lavender was a little strong. Maybe like, subtract that next time. Maybe don't get a little handsy with the lavender, Cassandra.
Timmy Tantrum did this Madagascar Black Vanilla.
Hmm.
So let's take a look at this. This one goes out to Alex the Lion.
Interesting.
Not Marty the zebra, or Melman the giraffe, or Gloria the hippo, or Skipper the penguin.
This one is very good. I'm trying to equate it to. It tastes like a specific something that I've had before.
Maybe like a vanilla ice cream.
No, like
Oh yeah.
I can't put my finger on it, but this is very good. This one is a little sweet, like a little too sweet. But it's very good. They're all very good.
Would you go back?
I would. They had a ton of variety of macarons. Not just macarons. I did cheat a little bit.
Oh my gosh! Enough with you.
Yeah, get out of here. They also had a coffee eclair that I had.
Ooh.
That one was okay.
I'm not a fan of eclairs, but I like the coffee flavor stuff.
I love eclairs.
Interesting.
I love donut-like things. And that was good. But they have a ton of macarons to choose from. Once again, Le Macaron French pastries located in Alpharetta inside the mall. Eat local.
Interesting.
Interesting. Oh yeah.
All right.
Ilana, did you have an animation pick today?
I did. So this one is not a show. This
Yay!
one is a movie that I just recently rewatched with Hunter. He had never seen a Studio Ghibli movie before.
Hunter.
Yes, he has. Enough with you guys. He had never seen a Studio Ghibli movie before, and since we're milking that HBO Max subscription, HBO Max has Ghibli movies on their site, so we decided, hey, why not watch one? And I decided to show him my all-time favorite Studio Ghibli movie, Spirited Away. Came out in...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, gosh, was that 2001, 2003?
2001.
Yeah. Something like that. It was either, I can't remember, 2001 or 2003. And, wow, what a roller coaster of a story. It was actually funny to watch his reaction because I'd obviously seen the movie before, and I knew it was a crazy story that kind of didn't make any sense. But watching someone who had never seen the movie before, he was really along for the ride. So, amazing story, amazing music, animation. Wow. That's all I can say honestly about that movie. It is truly beautiful and great storytelling. If you've never seen it before, it is about a little girl who walks in upon this bathhouse, and it's called Spirited Away, so there's spirits that come out at night, and she has to regain some memories and help people in the bathhouse help her along the way because something has happened to her parents and she needs to get back to them. So the story of a little girl, and it's very imaginative, colorful, and exciting. And I would definitely recommend this movie to absolutely anyone, any age can watch it. I watched it when I first came out when I was little, and there was one scary part. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of scared when I saw that, but still enjoyed it, still watched it, absolutely love the movie. So your kids can watch it. You could all sit down and watch it as a family. Spirited Away. It was on HBO Max. So while you're watching, while you're using your HBO Max subscription to watch, what is it called? Justice League.
Justice League.
I know. I was like, what am I trying to say? I was like, super justice. What am I trying to say? No, while you're using your HBO Max subscription to watch Justice League, go ahead and continue and watch Spirited Away or some of the other Ghibli movies. Highly recommend it. Ladies and gentlemen. Whoa.
May we start the drafting of the Dreamworks animated features. Dun, 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 dun.
How exciting! All right, how is this gonna work, fam? How is this going? What's happening here?
Brian,
and I like that I can actually say the word fam because you guys are actually my fam, so whatever. Anyways,
Anyway, so just like the Pixar draft that we did a few weeks back, very similar to this one, we're each gonna have 5 picks. We're gonna have Ileana go first, then KT, then myself. Youngest goes first. So pretty much once a film's picked, it cannot be chosen again. We're gonna do the top 15 out of the 38 films in the DreamWorks filmography. Um, so once it's picked, it can't be picked again. I think
Quick
that's pretty much
disclaimer.
it. And we are
including
including Aardman films, or the Aardman films that have been produced or executive produced or distributed by DreamWorks. There's only a few of them. We love Aardman films, so they're gonna be high up there, just to let you know, probably. So
Nice.
yeah. And just to let you guys know, DreamWorks is the competitor with Disney. It's run by Jeffrey Katzenberg, who used to run Disney Animation before he jumped ship and started his own deal with David Geffen and Spielberg back in the day. So, yeah, DreamWorks.
Sounds good. Well, you said that I get to go first.
Who do you think you
correct?
are, DreamWorks? Yes, Ileana goes first.
Okay, so I feel like I'm not the only one who is in this boat. And I'm very excited to say that this is my favorite DreamWorks movie. It is Shrek 2.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Did anybody see that coming? I mean, obviously from
I
a
did
mile.
not see that coming.
I saw it coming because that was high on my list.
Exactly. That movie is absolutely iconic. Oh my goodness.
It is a movie you can take your grandma to go see, and everybody will have a good time.
It is
truly,
such a hilarious movie. If you've never seen Shrek 2, what are you doing living in your own swamp? All right? Get out the swamp, go to the movies, go watch this movie wherever you can. I don't know. It's too good, too funny, and like thematically amazing.
Can I get a whoop whoop?
Whoop whoop.
I just look the world that we're in. We're saying Shrek 2 is the best film out of all the. It's your favorite at least, but it's like
Absolutely.
the best film in the whole DreamWorks
So freaking lootly.
filmography.
They
Wow.
know their audience, and they delivered with Shrek 2.
That, as well as if you look at the production value, it just, like, Shrek was good. Shrek holds up today, in my opinion. The original does. But if just a few years later they came out with Shrek 2, and it is so good.
It has
is
aged
so good.
very well.
Very, very well.
I
The
do want to
jokes are
say, I
appealing.
remember when Shrek 2 came out, it was summer of 2004, I want to say. It was in theaters forever. That movie went on and on. People saw that movie, I guarantee you, at least 2 or 3 times.
It was so
Because
good.
it made
I saw it.
a ton of money too.
I
It
used
was
to play the DVD
wow.
Box games on
Yeah.
the DVD. You know how you could,
Oh, that was when
Idol.
American Idol
yeah,
was
and
popular.
Simon Cowell was on the movie.
Oh my
as
goodness.
in the
Oh, so
game.
good.
So funny.
So good.
Anyways, that is my first pick. KT, you're next, are you not?
I am, and this one is apropos for this weekend. I think it's Easter weekend, or we're getting close to Good Friday at least, and so Easter is just a few days away after that, and so it's it's become a tradition to watch The Prince of Egypt, which is my first pick. So good. So good. That movie, I think about that movie all
Wow.
the I think about that movie all the
That's
time.
a good pick though.
That was such
Agreed.
a heavy hitter for a movie. Like, they don't hold anything back. They're like, yeah, we slaughtered this lamb, and we are just like
Those plagues.
we're slathering. The plagues were like, whoa, and the eyeballs on all the
Screw you, PETA.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Man, it was so, the animation of that film, bro. I could
The
just
burning
gush.
bush. Oh my gosh.
Yes, I could just gush about this movie. The voice acting, just the pacing of the film. It's
The music.
so good. Oh, the music is so great. It it's such a tearjerker as well. And talking about going back to the animation holding up years later. Oh boy, this really does as well. Also, you have that huge diva song with Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston. There can be miracles. Yeah, come on, man. Yes, there can be miracles. So
the movie is so good. I remember when we saw it the first time we saw it, and it's an experience. It really is. I mean, it's up there with Charlton Heston and his 10 Commandments. It's that good, and it makes me wonder like why. And it was very popular. How come there haven't been more Bible-based films for
there
the
have
mass
been.
audience?
I'll tell you.
There
I'll
have
tell you
been.
exactly. They were planning on doing a whole thing about it. They had Joseph and
The audience is there.
It is,
Oh,
But that was
definitely.
direct to DVD. That was direct to DVD though.
Yes, it was, and nobody watched it. So there must have been some behind the scenes
Because it's direct DVD.
shenanigans. Well, not only that, but I don't know. There must have been some behind the scenes shenanigans that went on.
I think
with
it was
the
maybe
company.
because Joshua and the Promised Land came out, and then the whole market went down the drain.
And the promise, get out.
What is that?
We're
What are you
done.
talking about?
Oh,
What is that?
If you've never seen that one, maybe we'll have an episode and talk about it later.
Ooh, scintillating. No, but that's a great pick, Katie. That's a fantastic film, though. I love
One
it.
more thing to note about it, it shows that animation can be it can be mature.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes,
still
yes.
and kids can understand it. It doesn't have to be a medium that is dumped or watered down.
Mm-hmm.
There was nothing watered down about this. When the Pharaoh is carrying his dead son,
Mm-hmm.
to I guess what's going to be his tomb or whatever, that is dark. That is so dark, but it's awesome. So
Good job, DreamWorks.
Good job, DreamWorks. All right, Brian.
That was almost like peak. That was their second film out. That was after they did Ants. They did that one, and it's like, whoa, you guys came out swinging. You made Disney like step back a sec. Like, whoa, what the heck? So no, great pick. Yeah, definitely. My pick is it's one of my favorite films of all time. Even if it's a DreamWorks film, this movie is me at heart. It truly is. And I love it. I love the characters. I love the animation style. It is way Wallace and Gromit, The Curse of the Were-Rabbit is, again, one of those few films that we all saw as a family. And it's filled with enough jokes, cheeky British humor that they nail every single time. And I remember just hearing my parents, it's such a good thing to hear your parents laugh when they're together and just an enjoyment of the film. And I remember that all of us together watching Curse of the Were-Rabbit. Wallace and Gromit have been around for years before then, but this was their first feature film, and it was just a treat. Wallace is just his, I'm crackers about cheese. and Gromit is just the, and Gromit is just, Gromit is just silent but incredible. He's just
incredibly animated with his eyebrow.
Yes. Yeah.
such a better actor than half the actors in Hollywood. I'm serious. That's
absolutely.
the animation that they do and the emotions that they provoke out of a lump of clay is amazing, outstanding. I love it. Great voice acting, animation, fun story. It's a spooky movie for kids. Wallace and Gromit. Pick number 3.
Nice.
Campanula.
All
right, Ileana.
So I'm next, and I feel like this is another Ileana. Why are you choosing these movies? Next on my list is Madagascar 2.
No, that's a good one. It's so good.
Wait, was that Escape from Africa? Is that the one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Escape to Africa.
To Africa.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
Once again, Ileana's snagging my
it is once again a movie that has aged so well. It is
I like 'em big.
It is a product of its
chunky.
time, and it is absolutely hilarious for all ages to watch and enjoy this movie. And it is another iconic film that is so quotable, so hilarious. The jokes have aged well; they don't get old. And yeah, Moto Moto is everything about the movie.
Say it nice, you say it twice.
Exactly. So I've got to give it to Madagascar too.
Save us,
Melman.
It is, to me, Madagascar 2 is the quintessential DreamWorks movie. It has A-list actors doing voices.
Mm-hmm.
It's got that, the jokes that go over kids' heads that are aimed for the adults. A lot of pop culture
6 to 9
references.
months? 69 months? No, 6 to 9
is
months.
Madagascar 2 is, I think, the quintessential, the formula for DreamWorks, and they do it. It's probably the best one they've ever done.
And you know what? I think the funniest thing about DreamWorks movies is that the sequels are better than their predecessor, which is complete opposite of Disney or Pixar films, where the sequel is usually not the better of the bunch. So DreamWorks is like, oh, we had this good franchise, we made it better. So I can really appreciate DreamWorks for that. Katie, what is your second pick?
Okay, so I just want everybody to recognize our first 4 picks: Shrek 2, Prince of Egypt, Wallace and Gromit, Madagascar 2. We haven't even listed like the really heavy hitters of what DreamWorks is known for.
Shrek
and I think
2?
that actually, listen, I think that really says a lot about their films, that they're very diverse. But I'm gonna go ahead and mention one of the big ones, and I'm gonna say Kung Fu Panda.
Oh man, that was one of mine.
The first one, wow, nice.
The first one, and this one was really hard because all 3 of them are pristine. They're really excellent. The only reason why I didn't pick the third one is because I tend to forget who the villain is, and you don't want something like that.
Well, that's actually funny. That's actually his joke.
Exactly. That
he's forgettable.
Yeah. So it's funny. But no, I'm gonna have to go with the original. Poe is such a lovable character. He's so funny. And usually with quirky characters like that, I tend to not like them because they're over the top. I don't like characters that are, I guess, over the top, where that they're supposed to be silly and dim-witted and all that. But he's actually very, very likable, and he steps up to the... He actually works hard for, he does his best. He's, really pudgy and all that, but he's so squishy and he likes to work hard, or not likes to work hard, but he does work hard. The other characters, the side characters, are fun. The kung fu scenes action sequences are...
Oh, that whole escape, Tai Lung escaping prison scene is masterpiece. If you guys know what I'm talking about, wow, is that scene amazing.
And what a good villain. What a fun villain, because you like him. He's a likable
villain. Worthy opponent.
Yes. Master Sifu, or whatever his name is, Sifu, I can't remember. He's okay.
Shifu.
He was a little... sorry. Oh man.
Master Shifu and Master Oogway.
Everybody's clicking away now. They're likable, and Master Oogway. But the person that I think steals the show is Daddy Goose.
Oh yeah, the Goose Dad, the noodle shop.
There's something that I should have told you long ago. Yes, Dad? The secret ingredient to my secret noodle soup.
That's so good.
Oh, just great comedic timing throughout the whole movie. So that's my pick, Kung Fu Panda.
Good one. Good one. Big bro, what you got for us?
Okay. I'm gonna stick with the Aardman
Oh no,
Pictures
don't say it.
animation well here.
I
Don't.
think
I'm
he's gonna.
sorry,
I
guys.
think he's gonna say it.
Don't say it.
Okay, Chicken
Knew
Run, man.
it. I knew
So
it. I knew it. I
good.
knew he was gonna say chicken run.
Dude, why'd you pick Kung Fu
Ugh.
Panda then, man? Over Chicken
Listen.
Run? How dare you? That's your fault, bro. I don't know
I
what the heck you're
Called
thinking, man.
out.
Oh man, I know.
Listen, so Chicken Run, the guys over at Aardman, they took a look at like the best in like World War II action movies, and they transitioned it to a chicken movie. That's what it is. Chicken Run is The Great Escape, except with chickens. You know,
No, it's
so
so hilarious.
the chickens are trying to escape from being baked into pies, and the enemies are like literally Nazis. They have them march up. They're
Mrs.
walking in line, getting the
Tweety.
gloves. Yeah, it's awesome. It's so good. Um,
Chicken pies.
the the movie is ridiculously quotable. Ridiculously
Oh,
It is
is
so
Edwina
good.
on holiday?
It's so good. Hey, Babs.
And again, it's that perfect British humor that's just so, off the cuff and just delightful. And uh, I just
Well,
movie is so
it's even
brilliant.
beautiful to look at. The way it was animated, it is smooth and it looks real but Play-Doh-y at the same time. It is a really amazing movie to look at.
And I love the round eyeballs and
Mm-hmm.
the way they move their fingers and everything, and the voice acting is so good. This is like peak Mel Gibson when the guy could do no wrong, and his role as Rocky, uh the rooster, is just so good. He's just, man, he just punches it in that movie. And the
Rocky the
rest of
Rhode Island
the
Red.
voice cast is pretty much the voice cast is just a bunch of British ladies at tea time, and it's so funny. It's brilliant.
So good.
One of my favorite parts is when the chickens discovered that they're being fatted up to make pies, and Babs, who's always knitting, is like, she's just knitting and she holds it up and it's a noose, and she's like,
Yeah, so dramatic. Oh my gosh. So funny. So many little jokes here and there. Too funny.
oh my gosh.
It's a great film. I don't think people, when they saw that movie, they weren't ready for something like that. They were used to like the kind of crap that Disney was putting out in like the late 90s. And then here comes Chicken Run with just this great British humor that went over people's heads. People weren't ready for it. It was,
Ahead of
yeah,
its time.
it was amazing. Yes, indeed.
Well, it's come back to me.
You're
And are
picking
you
Shark
guys
Tale, aren't
ready for
You're picking
No,
Shark Tale, aren't you?
absolutely
Or B
not.
movie. You're
Jeez.
picking B movie right
you
now.
Are you guys ready for another sequel?
Go for it.
Kung Fu
Oh,
Panda 2.
What?
I actually put that movie really high up. Oh, like, so you talked about how Kung Fu Panda was a great starter. I completely agree. Kung Fu Panda 2, once again, just like Dreamworks has done with Shrek and Madagascar, took that story and made it better again with a new villain and a very compelling backstory for Po and what happened to the pandas and why there are no pandas and who this new villain is, and he's actually evil even though Po is telling him his story and that he can change and be better. And no, he's actually just he sees it, but he still is evil and he's still gonna do the wrong thing. And the closer that he gets with the Furious Five, and I don't know, it's just what everything that was in Kung Fu Panda, the first one, and it's just way better in the second one. I absolutely love.
I can't believe you're picking Kung Fu Panda 2.
It is so good. I can watch that movie and love it every single time.
That is.
Is it that good?
Yes.
Is it that good to be in the top 10?
Yes, absolutely for me.
Kung Fu Panda is that good?
Easily.
Over some of the other films.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
You want me to put Boss Baby or Home at the top?
I
Shark
forgot
Tale.
that Boss Baby was a freaking thing.
You want me to put the Penguins of Madagascar there, or the Cruise?
All right, wait. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Kung Fu Panda 2 stays in its little spot. I love it there. It's happy.
Okay. Is that wrapping up our top 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that was number 7.
No, we're at the 7.
Ooh, Lord. Our top 10 is wrapping up pretty quickly. I'm going for I guess this is the number 8 spot. I have to go with the homie that sparked a million memes. I have to go with Shrek. The original.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Yeah,
Shrek.
of course.
Yeah.
The homie that sparked a million
Somebody once told me.
You can't.
What a load of crap.
Yeah. You can't. You want to talk about like an important film?
Yeah, absolutely.
No, it's a game changer. It is the game changer.
Yeah.
It is the game changer. It like shoved you know what in front of Disney's face and
wiggled it around.
Just a middle finger up, Disney's face and like, kiss it. And it was awesome. It was so great. Tongue-in-cheek jokes, memorable. You want to talk about a quotable movie? Like every line, ogres are like onions.
Everybody likes parfaits.
Yeah. I mean, having
welcome to Duloc. There is one.
Way to fail, Epic.
Wipe your face.
Yeah. Do you think he's compensating for something? I'm a donkey on the edge.
So good.
I really don't need to say anything other than just quoting the movie, and it speaks for itself. So I'm going to just leave it at that. I'm a donkey on the edge. So Brian, what do you have?
Oh, John Lithgow as Lord Farquaad. He hoofed and he poofed and he sent the eviction notice.
Eat me.
And then wait, and then Farquaad is like sitting in his bed with his chest all haired out.
Yeah, with like a
He's
glass
watching...
of wine.
Show it again. Mirror, mirror on the
Show
wall.
it again, yes.
Show me the princess. And
so
ridiculous. And the
ridiculous.
mirror's like,
oh my gosh. Oh, jeez. You see, again, that's the formula. It went over kids' heads, but parents were like just rolling in the aisle.
And then the kids grew up to be like, oh, that's why mom and dad were laughing so hard. This is funny,
Okay. All right. For my pick, I thought this movie would have went a lot higher. I'm kind of ashamed of you guys right now that this movie is going so low. It is, to me, probably one of the best Pixar movies. It is like a pure. It's not even just. DreamWorks movie. This is just a great movie
I thought
all
you said
around.
Pixar movie.
No. I meant DreamWorks. This is a great movie all around. How to Train Your Dragon. Why is this so low?
That was next on my list.
I can tell you why. For me,
that voice actor.
That's one. I hate.
Why?
The trope. Listen. I hate the trope of naming a main character something stupid. Hiccup. Why Hiccup? Why would you name your child freaking Hiccup? No, I hate it. I hate it, and I
don't have any
I
problem
love
with
the
it.
That was a terrible voice casting.
Don't be so nitpicky. The movie's great. Let me.
The movie
all right.
amazing.
The animation is amazing. The flight sequences are awesome. Toothless is such an underrated character. I love Toothless.
Mm-hmm.
It is a great Viking movie. It's a great animated movie. It's a great action adventure film. Great fantasy. How to Train Your Dragon is a wonderful, wonderful film. So fun. I love it.
It's such like a I feel like very simple story, but it was done so well. I mean, it was very like you were captivated the whole time. I guess because of animation and voice acting and I guess like the whole experience of it. But it's a very, straight line story, not very, interesting, I guess story-wise, but wow, does it just I don't know, it hits you. It's really really good.
And then the main character, he goes through a journey too. He is like the hero's journey. He's
Mhm.
starts off as a nobody, but he believes in himself, and he has a destiny, and he gets there and he accomplishes it with the help of his friends and side characters. It's
Yeah,
a
great
great
story.
atypical fantasy story. It's awesome. I love that movie. It's great.
Just why did they have to name him that? And why did they have to get the guy from what is it? The dang it, what he's in all those stupid movies. Anyway, I don't agree with the voice acting, like the voice casting of him.
What?
Everybody else,
Gerard Butler?
no. Listen, I was gonna say everybody else is great. Everybody else does a great job. I just don't like the main actor. Like, I don't even like Hiccup's
His
original design.
his voice grew on me, especially as the franchise continued on. But at first, it was like, oh, that was a very interesting like pick for his voice. I knew that actor. I don't know his name, but like I had heard that voice. It's so iconic.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I forget it.
forget his
J
name.
J J Baruchel. He's Canadian.
You can tell me that, and I'll
Baruchel.
agree with you.
Yeah, so his voice is very distinct and it's very interesting sound. But as like the franchise, like I said, went on, it grew on me, and I was okay with it.
Yeah, I like it.
It was like, this is
Oh,
Hiccup's
Isabel.
voice now, and it is like it matches his character because he is this wonky, weird kid, and then he grows up to be an adult, and he's grown into his wonkiness.
He Neville Longbottomed.
Exactly. There you go.
He did. Okay,
All right,
huh?
so it's my turn again. Oh
Yes.
gosh. All right. Well, I'm looking at this list, and gosh, this is really hard because there are some actual really good. I mean, okay, will I say really good for DreamWorks? And that's kind of mean to say, but okay, they've got like the best franchises from Shrek, Kung Fu Panda, and How to Train Your Dragon. But then they have these other like random movies like Over the Hedge, Flushed Away, Megamind, I guess. But they're all kind of weird movies that like I don't know.
Pick one. Pick
It's
one,
so
man.
hard. I would say How to Train Your Dragon 2. And
Then do it.
this is why I'm
Do it.
like I'm having a hard time though, because like I want to give some more credit to these other movies that are not part of like the three franchise, and I also want to like kind of put like a little slash there and put Over the Hedge along with it. Well,
Just pick one, man.
they're not comparable at all. How to Train Your Dragon 2 or Over the Hedge. They're both great movies in themselves. Like, okay, How to Train Your Dragon 2 is once again the whole formula of they had a great thing going in the first movie and they made it better in the second movie. And that's what How to Train Your Dragon is. How to Train Your Dragon 2 is. And then Over the Hedge is a product of its time once again. I think it came out in like 2006 or
That
something.
movie's great.
And
it really is.
it
great.
is so ridiculous. One, the humans are ugly. All right, I'll just get that out of the way. They're ugly, disgusting looking.
Wait, what
human
is your
being characters.
pick?
Yeah,
Did
I-
you
I-
pick
man, you have to
two?
pick one.
I put a slash. No, I put a slash there.
Oh,
You
what?
picked two?
That is.
I
That
picked
is
two.
No.
not right. Oh.
I picked two because they're both in the same lane for me.
We didn't make a rule that you couldn't do that. So
No,
I
there
guess
was
we
no
have
rule.
To allow
And
it.
also,
Ladies and gentlemen, Ladies and gentlemen,
where is
ladies and
Over the
gentlemen.
Hedge on your? Is it on your list at all?
It might have been.
Yeah, I'm not saying that it was. So I'm putting those two together right there in that little in the middle because
Ladies
it's such a funny movie, and I want to give it some
you know what, Brian,
credibility.
Brian, give it to
Oh
her.
my
Give it to
gosh.
her because then we'll see guppy eyes.
No, I am.
Like,
I'll
don't.
I'm not gonna cry.
I'll
because
give it to her.
Wouldn't be allowed. Who cares? I would keep.
I'll give it to her, but moving forward, this will never happen again.
Oh,
The
you
rules
guys
will
are a
set.
bunch of babies. Oh my gosh. Leave in the
No.
comments down below if you think they're over dramatic.
Then trade a pick then next time or something like. I don't know.
They're in the same. I'm putting them on the same.
Oh,
You know,
Tiers.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Stop being
All right,
such a
let's go.
wuss, babies.
All right. But you know, what's funny about I get what you're saying about movies like Over the Head.
Yes, I do.
Flushed Away, B movie. They're sort of in their own category. They don't hold the same weight that you know, Kung Fu Panda, the ones that took like millions and millions of dollars to make, How to Train Your Dragon, the Madagascar franchise. Those they have a uniqueness about them. As well as a higher budget.
They're random stories that someone was like, I need to tell this, and I'm going to tell it in an animation form, and it was like, okay, it either sucked and tanked, or it was like, okay.
But it was also a way to fund their other films, their more high production films. So when I was in college, I would put on Over the Hedge while I was like cleaning my house or something. It was just something to listen to while I was like background noise. I feel like with How to Train Your Dragon, movies like that, it's one that you wanted to engage with. You could watch it and you could listen to it in the background, but it's one that you actually wanted to sit down and focus on, to look at all those details of the great animation, to pick up on the nuances of the voice acting. But Over the Hedge, it's hilarious, and it's sort
so
of
funny.
an allegory. It's sort of an allegory of today's society in suburban life, seen through the perspective of animals. I love it. I love
it. It's so funny.
So not only is it over the hedge, it's over the top. Like when they open the Doritos bag
and it just like explodes from space. Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and Katie, what is yours? What's your pick now?
I'm gonna be controversial as well.
Oh, getting controversial.
So here's what I wrote down for my honorable mention. I wrote down Megamind, but if I were being completely honest, I've seen that movie once and I liked it. I liked Megamind, but I saw it on a bus, on a tour bus, so I couldn't really get into it. So I acknowledge Megamind for being awesome.
I don't know why that's funny to me.
Okay. Well,
I've heard great things about. I myself have not seen it, and I haven't seen many of these other DreamWorks movies for the reason of like they look weird, or maybe I don't know, it was like too childish, kind of.
So if I were to sit down and watch Megamind, I probably would put Megamind right here. However, one movie that I just watch over and over, and we quote all the time, me and Ileana, Monsters vs. Aliens.
Oh my gosh, really?
You want to talk about ugly humans?
Gosh.
You want to talk about ugly humans? Those humans is ugly.
Susan.
But that movie is so incredibly silly, I can't help myself.
It's so funny.
It is
I think I died laughing watching that movie in the theater.
You guys are killing me.
Once again, that was just one of the films that I would put on in the background while I was in school, and I would be doing dishes and I heard something like Jenkins, fire somebody. Yes, sir, Mr. President. And I would just be like, how stupid is that? Like,
it's so good.
And
oh my gosh, man!
The voice acting is really good too.
They did a great job. It's a really weird movie, but it's done well, and it's funny, and it's comical, and maybe it looks a little weird, but I think that was just how like 2008, 2009 looked at the time. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I think the jokes are funny. What's his name? Oh my gosh, the guy that plays Bob. oh my god, I can't remember his name.
Seth Rogen?
Yeah, Seth Rogen. Oh my gosh, he's so funny in this. The guy that I can't get the name.
I
right.
didn't even know that Stephen Colbert played the president. That's so funny. And they got Paul Rudd to play Susan's boyfriend, Derek Deedle.
Yeah, Derek Deedle.
That's so funny. That movie is just like an entire joke.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, the movie was written by like 9-year-olds.
And they have Hugh Laurie playing Dr. Cockroach.
Yes. So the whole thing, when you think about the movie, it just makes you laugh. And it's not because it in a way it is because it is dumb, but it's awesome. It's so funny. So
it's super
Monsters
funny.
Versus Aliens. Monsters vs. Aliens.
Good choice.
I'm waiting for my sequel.
It's funny because I just think of a movie like the Aardman films, which have a lot of subtlety and like a refined humor, and then you get to a lot of these DreamWorks movie, and it's like poop jokes galore, you know. And you know, and poop jokes are funny. People are like, poop jokes. I don't do that, you know.
My
but
favorite,
they're funny though. It is funny.
My favorite DreamWorks quote unquote poop joke is when in Shrek 2, when when Shrek takes the potion to make himself more beautiful, and everybo's like, "Whoa!" and they're standing back, and his stomach is rumbling.
Yeah, he's like touching his stomach.
Yeah, and it's like, and like.
That's so funny. And DreamWorks does it well. I feel like if Pixar tried to do that, they'd be like, "What the heck, Pixar? You're better than this." But everybody's like, "DreamWorks is not better than this. They do it well, though."
Okay,
too good.
Brian,
oh my
you're
gosh, man!
I know what my last
so
pick
difficult.
is. I know what my last pick is.
This is my fourth pick. Yeah, this is my fourth pick.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm down to two movies. One
you want to
is
put
very
them on Slash?
No, I'm not going to do that. One is very old school Pixar, and one is again like the creme de la creme.
This is not
Pixar.
Pixar.
Oh,
bro.
DreamWorks. I forget.
Man, everybody's clicking away right now.
Offended.
All right.
Thumbs down.
This is old school DreamWorks, and then this other one is like, you know, regular DreamWorks, I guess. So, I'm gonna go for it because I don't know why. It's just this movie's so dumb. It's so Turbo. Oh my goodness.
No way!
No,
Turbo?
You're getting on to us about our picks, and you're picking Turbo?
No,
Whoa!
Listen,
I'm actually shocked.
let me defend myself, for goodness sakes. Okay?
You are allowed. Come on, bring it.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Listen, the concept of Turbo is stupid. It's so dumb. But the voice Ryan Reynolds is funny in the movie. And then Ken Jeong, everybody knows who Ken Jeong is. He does all of these crazy wacky voiceovers, and he voices a woman in the movie. And it's just so ridiculous and dumb and silly, and I just can't even.
I'm shocked.
I remember I watched Turbo on FX.
Yeah.
That's where I watched it on FX. Nobody watches anything on FX unless they're like alone, you know, and they just have nothing else to do.
Well, I think it was just also.
I wasn't even.
Wasn't that like?
I wasn't even high.
Something like that.
I wasn't smoking weed or anything. It was just on. I threw it on, and I just watched, and it's just.
Oh, that's funny.
And it was entertaining, and it was just. I don't know. Turbo.
That's what matters, though.
Turbo it up there, man. That's DreamWorks for you. So
I'm happy that they were able to solicit some joy from somebody with that movie.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
I will say this list has escalated quickly, and I mean de-escalated, because Wow, we went from How to Train Your Dragon. We went from How to Train Your Dragon to Turbo in 3 moves, man.
Oh
Oh
man.
my
And
gosh.
I'm next, and I honestly don't know what to pick.
You don't even deserve another pick because you
Oh
took 2,
my
kid.
No, that was on a slash, remember? That was on a little slash.
Forward slash.
Slash. So, okay, I'm kind of, once again, a little bit of a back and forth between 2 movies, but I think I'm actually going to bite down this time and go with The Road to El Dorado.
Okay. Sure.
Okay.
I loved the movie growing up, and rewatching it as an adult, it's still a great movie. And it's not a great movie in my opinion, but I do enjoy watching it. I think the main characters, I can only remember one of their names was like Miguel. Yeah. They're funny. They're a funny pair, and I
Isn't
enjoy
it Hector and Miguel?
I don't think it's Hector.
I don't know.
I think it was Roy.
No, he had a very they were Spaniards, were they not? So they had Spanish names.
I don't know.
Anyways,
I think maybe it was Stu.
Stu, definitely. They had a very good chemistry together as characters, and I like the movie in plot wise, animation wise. It's silly, it's funny, it's, I don't know, quirky at the same time. So yeah, Road to El Dorado. Why not?
That also sparked like a million memes.
Yeah.
The Road to El Dorado.
Yep.
Okay, so that was your final pick.
That was my final pick.
Okay, gang.
When's the last time anybody talked about Road to El Dorado, though? I mean,
it's a meme.
when is
it's a meme.
There are a lot of
Is
memes.
it?
Yeah.
Yes.
No kidding. Wow.
I'm not kidding.
That's like a movie that time forgot. That's all.
It's a good one.
No,
it's kind of
really.
it's kind of on the same like wavelength for me as what is that? Atlantis from Disney.
Yeah.
It's kind of
about the same
Oh, point. Yeah,
they're
good
kind of
point,
like on the same level of playing field for me as Atlantis and El Dorado.
Yeah. All right. So once again, I could give my final spot to, heavy hitters like How to Train Your Dragon
3.
2. I don't think.
No,
or
I picked
3.
it. I picked the second.
She did too.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That was her
sorry.
slash pick that she stole from us. So
I still could pick Kung Fu Panda 3. I could
Good
pick
one.
How to Train Your Dragon 3.
Good one.
I could I could even put Shrek the Third there.
No, you can't.
If I were feeling cynical, I could put Ants there because I remember Ants. That was a weird, dark film.
Right before Bug's Life. What the heck were they thinking?
yeah.
That was just Katzenberg's little I'm gonna be petty movie.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to go with Flushed Away.
Oh, that's a good one. It's a funny one.
It is.
Good.
This is another Aardman film. My favorite, my man crush, Jack Human. Hugh Jackman. He's playing Roddy, the lovable rat.
Yes.
And Kate Winslet is the other rat. Forgot her name. And he lives.
Was her name like Bridget or something like that?
I thought it was Leslie. That's actually a line from the movie. And anyway, so Roddy is a spoiled rat. He lives in Kensington, which is the ritzy hoity-toity place in London, I guess. And he gets flushed down the drain and now he's in the sewer and he wants to get back, but he ends up finding Kate Winslet rat, and they become friends, and it's just a fun story.
The frogs, they're so good.
They're so freaking weird and so freaking cute.
The snails.
Yeah, the snails.
Yeah, the snails.
Well, even
they are.
it has that Aardman charm of, once, like what Brian said, the round eyeballs. I don't know, they just get you, man. They just glue you in.
And Sir Ian McKellen as the villain, like He's just insane in this film, and
This
it's
is
so great.
This is the lowest he's done. You know, he's.
Hey, but if that's the lowest he's done, he hasn't gone as low as Patrick Stewart in the Emoji Movie playing the poop emoji.
Oh, she went
Come
there.
On.
She
I
went
there. Come on. Come on. If this is the lowest that Ian McKellen has gotten, then he's in great shape.
Yeah, because that's a good role. That was a funny role. He did good there.
It was very funny. It was likable. The story is fun. It is a quotable movie. The animation is a little subpar. It doesn't quite hold up so much today. It is in the style of claymation, but it's not claymation. It's actually
3D, yeah.
Yeah, computer animated. So, but still a lot of fun. A good watch for families. So that is my final pick. Flash.
Good one. Brian, your
right.
final pick.
Okay.
Since you're
final
trashing
pick
ours, what could yours
Dreamworks,
possibly be?
For Dreamworks, I gotta remind myself this is Dreamworks. So I was thinking Ants, but Woody Allen has gone through a lot recently, so I might just skip that because that's controversial. Because he's not a nice guy.
You're a monster.
Yeah, right. I was thinking the original Madagascar. I remember watching that with all you guys, and that was a good time. That's a really fun movie. I mean, Marty. Oh shoot!
Oh shoot! Honey, iced tea.
Yeah, that's so good. Then
nature, it's all around me.
That's a good one.
And then you know, there's some like Mr. Peabody, and Sherman is fun.
Never saw it.
Nope.
Yeah.
For
the
love
Croods
of God, do not
isn't
say Boss
half
Baby.
of it.
You know what?
It's not half as bad a movie.
Trolls is a really good movie. I would be willing to put that as my number.
And that's
I forgot about Trolls.
I would be willing to put that as my
and that's
sixth.
the one, and that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna go with Trolls.
That is valid.
It's got good music.
It's so good.
Trolls has got solid music, solid songs.
But Justin Timberlake is now a controversial topic now.
Is he? Oh, I don't want to know.
All the Britney stuff that's happened in the past is now starting to come back up. So he's now in the
and the Janet
Janet Jackson thing.
Yeah,
so he's been in the hot seat of the month of March. But Trolls, funny movie. It was ugly in in trailers, and it was like, oh, this is a stupid kids movie. And then I gave it a watch, and I'm like, I'm laughing out loud, actually, like legitimately laughing my butt off right now.
And I like Anna Kendrick, and she does the voice of Princess Poppy, and she does a really good job voicing that character. She's really fun and perky, and the singing is great. So I'll go with Trolls.
It's a silly movie. It's really cute too, with like the felt and everything is like a craft book or something like.
I will say I like the medium, but once again, it's just for me. It's got that humor that is current for the time. It's not gonna hold up.
I don't think it'll.
It's really annoying.
It won't be like what Shrek is. How Shrek has held up.
It's the equivalent of that one joke in Moana. It's called a tweet.
Yeah.
I hate that line.
It won't age well.
For me, it's like all of Trolls is that line. But it is still a good movie. It's an enjoyable.
It's very charming.
I really like the sequel actually even more.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen that one.
The sequel is like the same thing but better. It's way better. It still doesn't quite hold up with it does the same thing with the jokes will not last long,
right?
And even the style of music, it will not last long, which is weird because you have rock, you even have classical, and hip hop.
Well, now it's got it had Daft Punk in it, and now Daft Punk is like dismembered,
broken up. So there you go. So
I feel like that's the thing with a lot of those DreamWorks movies. Like they're almost written by like stand-up comedians.
Yeah.
And whatever
Sure,
jokes
stand-up
land,
comedians.
and stick, and yeah, that's
So
kind of the whole thing.
that is my biggest complaint with both Trolls movies.
But it is
they are
really
enjoyable.
funny. It is.
They are enjoyable.
The whole the Bergens, the one girl Bergen who's played by Zooey Deschanel.
Yeah,
amazing character.
That was so good.
Pretty. He's not gonna like me.
Yes,
she plays that character so well.
You know, I actually prefer that character rather than all of the trolls combined.
I loved her character. Too funny. But yeah, and that's all of them now. We have a whole list of 16 films.
To recap, 16 on a 15 tier. So to recap very quickly, the top of our list, Shrek 2 takes first prize, followed by The Prince of Egypt, Wallace and Gromit, The Curse of the Were-Rabbit, Madagascar 2, Kung Fu Panda, Chicken Run, Kung Fu Panda 2, Shrek, How to Train Your Dragon, How to Train Your Dragon 2 / Over the Hedge, Monsters vs. Aliens, Turbo, The Road to El Dorado, Flushed Away, and Trolls.
What a list!
I'm telling you one thing. Give me Prince of Egypt, honestly, and just give me that movie. Honestly, for in terms of like entertainment and quality, and you can have the rest.
Yeah.
That's how I kind of feel about it. It's just these movies are fine and decent, they're good, but I just, in terms of wanting something that lasts like a lifetime, give me Prince of Egypt. Give me something like that.
And for me, that is Shrek 2. I want that everlasting scene of the fairy godmother singing I Need a Hero.
Mongo.
Mongo. That is that movie that will last forever for me. In infamy. It's too
Be good.
No. The catnip scene, the cops, like, it's called Knights.
That's not mine.
That's not mine.
Instead of cops, it's Knights.
Knights.
No, one of my favorite lines is, Harold, you're making me do something I really don't want to do. Wait, where are we? Welcome, Friars Fat Boys. How can I take your order? My diet is ruined. I hope you're happy.
That's so funny. Oh my
I'll have the medieval meal.
Yeah, one medieval meal and sourdough soft taco. No, I'm fine, thank you. And this comes with your medieval meal, and it's a giant axe. And he puts the crown on, the paper crown.
That's so cute. And she's like sloshing like the burrito everywhere while she's talking to Harold in the cart. And
but hey, just let me know. Shrek 3 is not good though. Shrek 3 is
no, it's not. It really isn't.
Okay, I just want to make we're all on the same page here. Shrek 3 is not.
I've heard
good.
Shrek 4 is good. I haven't watched it before, but I've heard
Shrek 4 is okay. Good. Shrek 4 is watchable, but Shrek 3 is garbage.
Trash. And
okay, I just want to make sure.
And with that concludes our Dreamworks draft. Do you guys agree or disagree with our choices? I think there's going to be a lot of where the heck is, what is that movie? Guardians? No, Rise of the Guardians. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be like, why the heck did you guys not mention that movie? So, what do you guys think? Do you agree with our list? What would you guys put as your number one? Leave a comment down below and maybe give a thumbs up if you enjoyed.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Subscribe and hit that notification bell. And we will see you guys in next week's episode. Bye-bye!
I believe.